What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here. Before we get into the video, this week's sponsor is brought to you by Zbiotics. Now you might be asking yourself, Cigar Titan, what is Zbiotics? Well, I am glad that you asked. Zbiotics is a probiotic that is meant to be taken as your first drink of the night. Now, this weekend, Brother Stogie and I were recently up in Monterey for the Calais Reggae Roots Festival. A lot of great music, a lot of great people, a lot of great smokes. Of course, Brother Stogie and I were only smoking cigars, but there was also drinks. And we wanted to put Zbiotics to the test, and we did just that. So, how is Zbiotics meant to work? Well, it's supposed to act a little bit like your liver in that it clears out a lot of the gunk and toxins that come along with drinking all night in your gut. So, with Zbiotics, as long as this is the first drink of the night, you should be set. How long does Zbiotics last? Well, Zbiotics is meant to last for about 18 hours, so you should be covered through the night. When you go onto the website, they'll recommend the next morning, maybe you have something to eat, a cup of coffee, and you should be feeling right as rain. There'll be a link for the description down below, so if you want to get your hands on some Zbiotics, Brother Stogie and I love our whiskeys, we love our old fashions. Highly, highly recommend Zbiotics. As always, please remember to drink responsibly.
Bitch, I'm really him, hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. Bitch, I'm really him. Don't believe me, come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour, got bitches screaming. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like,
Brother Stogie.
Cigar Titan.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Sunday.
Yep.
Got a cigar.
Yep.
Got some coffee. Don't get no better than that. And my brother.
That's right. That's right. It's been a while since we actually filmed inside the actual Stogie Den.
Yeah, we don't know what the weather gonna be like. So today it just happened to be warm in the, in the afternoon, the noonish area, and then tonight was like windy and cold as shit. So yeah, no outside footage today.
No. Otherwise, we would have had the fire going. We ran out of the propane yesterday.
It's all good. Shit happened. But this was nice. This is like old school, right? Old school Cigar Titans, right? I was listening to some video. I just happened to look up, I was showing somebody the Jerry Curl video we had, Mullins and Jerry Curls. And I was listening to the audio in that video. It was so terrible. Compared to what we put out now.
Yeah.
Man, we come a long way with this Cigar Titan.
It's been a journey for sure. We've definitely bought some better equipment over the years to get, especially the audio for sure. We had the boom mic before. I think before that, when we started off, we had the little camcorder, and then we had the little travel boom mic that rested on top of the camcorder.
I remember that.
And the video or the audio would go in and out. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but we're here now. We made it. We made it.
Yes. And welcome all y'all who are still here. And welcome to the Cigar Titans YouTube channel.
Yes.
Where we gonna just talk and have a good time and enjoy this right here.
That's right. No agenda today. No agenda.
Nope.
Got the grunt style. Sure. I don't know what to do with this collar. Like, does it go up? Do you pop it?
You pop it, bro. People still pop collars.
There we go.
There you go. That's a damn nice. I was wondering the batteries, but it is grunt style.
It is grunt style, yeah. This one actually keeps me fairly warm. It's almost like a thermal. But Stogie, before we get into all the talking and the topics and everything, because we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here once again. My good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to the people.
Titan fan.
That's right. You have found the end bosses for the cigar world.
Yes.
Here. You have found
the Cigar Titan.
That's right.
Get to the boss voice for that one.
You gotta get the boss voice.
The boss voice for
That's
that one.
right.
Yes.
You ready to get this one started?
Let's give it to him.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Like we said at the beginning of the episode, we're just going to be talking today. We didn't really have a specific agenda for things to go over on today's episode. We got to talking a couple of weeks ago, and we're like, man, after 5 years of doing nothing but cigar-related content videos, and we've actually taken a slightly different approach than most cigar content creators. It's like, what else is there to talk about?
You talk about everyday shit. Yeah. So as we talking about everyday shit, I got you. So check this out. So my 15-year-old had his 8th grade dance before the end of the school year, right? So me and the old lady, we bought an outfit, made sure he was dressed nice, made sure his hair was cut, and we went to the dance, right? So I was expecting the dance to be like old school. It'd be like in the cafeteria or like at the auditorium or something.
Yeah, or the gym.
Or the gym, you know, but it was outside in the courtyard.
Interesting, okay.
Right? I was like, all right, cool. So we there, my son is all G'd up. And we're like waiting for all the kids to come. Because we showed up early. It was only 2 hours. And as the kids started showing up one by one, they got on like the shit they wore for PE. I think some had on pajama pants.
For a dance?
Some had on sweatpants for a school dance. I remember back in the day.
Yeah, you get
when I went to
up.
a school dance, that was the time that you was waiting for that honey that you like to be all dressed up so you can freak with her. You know what I'm saying? Get your dance on, grind on real quick before the chaperone starts looking. Bro, all they did was sit down and stand around. None of them danced.
No one.
No boys were dancing with the girls. No girls were dancing with the boys. Not even the girls were dancing with girls and boys dancing with boys. No one was dancing. My son was the only one that was dancing by himself.
Really?
And lucky we went with him, so we went there just to make sure he was good because he's special needs. So we made sure that no one was being mean to him and shit. So we went there and shit, we were the only ones dancing. And by the time the dance was over, the only ones really dancing were like the assistant principal was dancing, a couple teachers were dancing, but none of the kids, bro, were dancing.
Huh.
And people's parents let them go out with pajamas and Crocs on to a school dance.
That just sounds, not trying to knock anybody, not intentionally, but it just sounds kind of like lazy to let your kid go to a school dance looking like that. I can see all the hate comments coming through and everything now. But
I don't give a shit, because I think we're in the era of drop-off parenting.
Go ahead.
Yeah? All right. So we're in the era of drop-off parenting. What drop-off parenting is, what I know is I'm a very active father. Okay? I go to everything, or at least I try to. And a lot of people I see will drop off their kid and either just sit in the parking lot and be on their phone. Or they'll drop off their kid and then they'll leave. Okay, that's cool. But the presentation of your child outside of the car is terrible. Like, you let your kid go out of the house looking like that.
Your kid should be a reflection of you.
Yeah.
So if you're letting your child go out and look like that, especially to a school dance, like I've never gone to a school dance looking like that.
Or when I wore to school for that day.
Right.
Like, you go to school dance, you had another outfit for that night. You got refreshed, fresh, and then you went to the dance to, you know, get some looky eyes.
Right. Well, there's probably something then to be said about schools that have, over the years, kind of changed their dress code policy and now mandate uniforms and things like that. Sure, that cuts out some of the individuality that the kids can express through clothes and stuff like that, but then it also keeps the pajama pants and the Crocs out of the school.
It was terrible. So what I did was, so as we're leaving the dance, I'm watching the kids come out who were dressed in sweats and spaghetti straps, look in the car, see the parent, okay, makes sense. Okay, makes sense. I talk shit. If you are a drop-off parent and you have no enthusiasm or engagement in your kid's life, I'm gonna talk shit, because your kid is a reflection of you.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Have mercy. That was probably the worst school dance I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that's sad, but at least your boy was out there dancing.
My son had fun. Yep. I hope high school is better. I think social media kind of fucked that up.
Social media has fucked up a lot of things.
It has literally ripped apart the social life for children. Because, of course, when we were kids, there was no cell phones.
Right.
Or at least the grown-ups had pagers and shit.
Right.
But you went to school, you were there with everybody. And at some point, everybody got tired of standing around looking at each other, so they started dancing.
Yep, socializing.
Nah.
Nothing.
Not even. No TikTok dances, no nothing.
That surprises me. That does surprise me, because I would have expected in the era of TikTok and Instagram for people to be out there with their phones.
Doing trends and
yeah,
shit?
just
No,
something.
it was nothing, bro.
Interesting. Wow. Well, I didn't have that that kind of week. I've actually been on the road the last couple of weeks. About a week ago, actually, I'm sorry, about 2 weeks ago now, man. These weeks are going by quick.
Yeah.
Took a trip out to Duck Creek, Utah for a vacation. Went out there with a few friends and everything. Rented a cabin out there in Duck Creek, and you know, it was up in the mountains, probably close to 10,000 feet up. Maybe not quite 10,000 feet, but it was up there. And just, you know, had a great time that week. Got to do a lot of things. Got to do some fishing.
Okay.
Went and did some off-roading. Got the truck real dirty.
I heard it snowed. You told me it snowed out there.
It snowed out there. Like we purposely decided to have the trip in May because we were hoping to avoid the cold weather. So, you know, we kicked it back even a month later than when we normally plan out these trips, which is usually in April. And we went up there and it snowed the day we were coming in. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And so the good thing about it is there was a lot of trails that were just muddy messes of trails. And then you had like these patches of snow that you would just like plow right through with your truck. So for the off-roading piece of it, it was absolute blast. Like I had a ton of fun going out there. But when we went fishing, we got up one morning to go fishing, and we were out there at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was about 21 degrees.
Oh, okay.
While we were out there, it was not pleasant. I had layers upon layers upon layers of clothes on just to keep warm.
Well, that's outdoorsman's for you.
It is. It is.
That's an outdoors life.
It is. It was a nice, peaceful, relaxing trip. You had no Wi-Fi out there. You know, one of the guys out there brought with a Starlink system, so we had some Wi-Fi while we were out there. But it was just good to get away from all the hustle bustle of the city, and you know, it is Utah, so it was interesting to see some of the Mormon fundamentalists out there when we were at the grocery store and everything. What's wild is there were two female Mormon fundamentalists that had come out of the grocery store.
What is a Mormon fundamentalist?
So you have your traditional, or you have your more common Latter-day Saints now, which are, you know, the guys that are riding the bicycles, the little name badge, they go door to door and knock and everything. And then you have your Mormon fundamentalists, which is originally how the church was founded, which really focuses on the polygamy part of it, so multiple wives and things like that. It almost kind of reminds you of like an Amish type of thing, the way they dress. They're very covered.
So I should become a Mormon fundamentalist?
If you want multiple wives, I suppose you could. I would say that those communities are probably pretty hard to get into, but
because I'm black, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's a whole nother thing to that too, with you know, what Mormons thought of black folks back in the day and the culture and stuff like that. Thankfully, that's not something that the church practices now, but it certainly was a part of how that church was founded. But getting back to the story, when they were walking out of the grocery store, these two ladies, like all decked out in their clothes and stuff like that, go to get in their car, and what do they get into? A fucking Ford Raptor.
Oh, shit.
A Ford Raptor.
Brand new?
Brand new, decked out, 37-inch tires on that thing.
Oh, wow.
I'm like sitting there in my truck, right across from him. They kind of looked, they looked over and they kind of smirked a little. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I would not have expected to see two Mormon fundamentalists get into a Ford Raptor. It was wild.
You can't judge a book by its cover these days, man.
That's right. Right.
You can't.
Well, Brother Stogie.
Yeah.
That's about all the time we have for today.
Nice little lounge talk. This is cigar lounge talk.
Yeah, this is what you would talk about in a lounge, right? Oh, you guys talk so much. Yeah, because that's exactly what we're about. We talk as if we're in a lounge.
That's it.
We don't really do the cigar reviews.
We don't. So most our viewers enjoy us just talk shit. That's what we do. And to make sure that you get all that content, make sure you subscribe to motherfucking channel. All right? the Titan bosses of the cigar world.
That's right.
Can't miss it.
Final bosses.
Final bosses.
That's right.
Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Okay? Comment below. Let us know if you have any plans. Have you ever been to a cigar event? If you have, which one have you been to? How'd you like? What did you like most about? What did you like most about best about that cigar event? And would you recommend a newbie go to a cigar event? All right. Hit that bell so you new notifications every time the Cigar Titans post a new video for y'all.
Yes.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna have a video up next weekend because it's the holiday, and we're going to go see Cali Roots.
Yes.
Up in Monterey, California next weekend.
Good time.
Fortune Youth will be up there.
We'll take some video. We'll post some shorts and stuff.
Smoking cigars out there. Maybe something else. You know what I'm saying? Ziggy Marley will be there. E40 will be there. Too Short will be there. So we about to have a good damn time next weekend, y'all. So until then, live how you smoke and smoke how you live. That's smooth, baby.
We'll see everybody in a couple of weeks.